Does your back or neck feel rigid or tight? Hi, I'm Dr. Erik, aka the Kentucky Chiro. I've been a chiropractor for over 20 years and have performed over 100,000 adjustments. I also want to make sure that if you're ever feeling stiff and tight, then you know how to actually adjust yourself. You see, we have patients ask us all the time, hey, if I'm out of town, what can I do to kind of get this joint to move or mobilize? Now, first things first, let's talk about the bad things that can happen. Number one, if you're having a lot of pain and a lot of stiffness that's beyond your normal, then I don't suggest doing these movements. You only want to do these movements if you're feeling just a little bit stiff or a little bit tight, because these movements are not meant to be any kind of jerky motion or any kind of quick motion like you would see like a chiropractor do. These are motions that are all going to be kind of a stretch to help open the joint up and release the muscle. And if you get a little pop with it, then great. If you don't, that's okay too, because these will still help to relieve the tightness and stress that you're feeling. For our first manipulation, we're going to start at the top. We're going to go with our neck, then our mid back, then our low back. So this first one is real simple. What you're going to do is you're going to take your arm, you're going to put it behind your back in like a 90-degree angle, just like this. You can see that right there. And as we do this, what you're going to do next is you're going to take your head, you're going to bring it to the side, kind of like your ears touching your shoulder. You're going to put your hand on top of your head and kind of pull and just add a little bit of pressure. And what that's going to do is that's going to open this area up and stretch all through here. You're going to hold this for about a 10 count. And as I do that, you might get a little release or a little pop, but you'll probably get more than anything, just a nice good stretch. Then what you're going to do is you're going to relax your head, bring your arm to the round, go to the other side, take your head to this shoulder, and then pull just like that. Again, you're going to hold for a 10 count and then stop and then go back to the other arm, this side here, just like this. Things you want to avoid and not do is you don't want to yank on your head to the side, and you don't, once you're down here, you don't want to try and push real quick or give it a little pulse. Those are bad things to do. So don't do that. The next exercise we're going to do is for your mid back. Now, for your mid back, I'm going to demonstrate on the massage table here. But what you're probably going to want to do is do this on the ground because it's going to be a little bit easier. But you're going to take foam roller just like this. And you want to make sure that the foam roller is not too hard, not too soft. Sometimes if it's too hard, it can actually cause you a little bit of pain while you're doing things. If it's too soft, it won't really give you the manipulation because your body's not going to be able to move with it. But what we're going to do is we're going to set it right here like we're pretending it's on the ground. We're going to come here just like this. Take our arms across and we're going to go back and forth just like this. Now, the reason we cross our arms like this is because we want to make sure that we're keeping it nice and steady and we're keeping everything balanced. The other thing is too, don't turn to the side like this or turn like this, because if you turn to the side like that, as you're rolling back and forth, it's an easy way to either pop a rib or you can actually break a rib if you've got too much pressure on that side of the rib. Now, if you break a rib, that's going to cause a lot of pain, and that's going to be painful for the next 6 weeks. So make sure you're just going straight up and down, if you will, just like this. You're here and you're just going up and down like this motion, laying on your back. Now, the other exercise we're going to do is going to be for our upper back. As we're doing this, what we're going to do is we're going to stand in a doorway. We're going to put our arms on each side of the doorway. This does tend to work a little bit better with a normal sized door, but this is what I have right now. So what you're going to do is you're going to take one step forward right here with your arms here. You're going to feel a stretch in your pecs. That's right through here. And as that happens, what you're going to do is just come forward and let your head hang just a little bit. And you'll probably get a little bit of a release up here in your upper back. You're going to, again, come here just like this, step forward a little bit, drop the head, and hold that for a 10 count. If anything, this will stretch your pecs and that will help relax your back as well. But you do it for a 10 count, stop, then take the other foot forward, go forward just like that, let your head hang down and stretch just like that. In doing so, this is going to help bring your shoulders back, and that normally helps line everything up, gives you a nice little release. The next two are going to be for your low back. But again, these movements are mostly meant just to be like stretches or to be ways to kind of open the body up. We're not doing anything fast, we're not doing anything hard, we're just gently going into the motion. But a lot of our aches and pains can be fixed if we just stretch every day. So if you'd like a free at-home stretch guide, click on the link in the description below. First movement we're gonna do for our low back is simple. And we're gonna lay on our back like we're on the ground, just right here. We're gonna bring our knees up and we're gonna go to the side and we're gonna let this arm extend out just like that, okay? And then we're gonna bring it up, go to the other side and let that arm extend. The final one is what we actually use for pregnant women, because the fact is we don't do too many quick jerky movements when they're right about to have their baby. So what you're gonna do is take your fists just like this. We're gonna put our hands in between and we're gonna press our knees as hard as we can, try and get them to touch with our fists in between. What this does is this causes the hips to kind of go out and can give you a little release right here in your very low back on the tailbone area. The other thing that you can do is you can then take your hands and push out as hard as you can, just like that, while you're also pushing in with your hands. This again will work on that same area. But you're only gonna do that, hold it for about a 5 count on this one, because as you're pushing, you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any longer than that just isn't necessary. It's not a very hard maneuver to do, but it is something that takes a little bit of strength and a little bit of work. But again, you're only gonna hold each time for about a 5 count, going outside and inside. For more exercises and tips to feel your best, click on that subscribe button. And if you'd like to set up a free consultation with Triple Crown Chiropractic, then click on the link in the description below. I'm Dr. Erik, AKA the Kentucky Chiro, and I'll talk to you soon.